What's up guys, Anubhav here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now I thought the year was ending pretty soon and I probably had to do a what's on my Android since I probably will change my phone entering 2020. Now on that note, today's video is going to be a what's on my Android, what's on my Galaxy S10 specifically. And if you guys like the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. And without any further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, first things first, the phone that I'm currently using is the Samsung Galaxy S10, not the S10 Plus or the S10e, just the Galaxy S10. I really like the size and the feel of it, and I'm currently running on Android 10. I got the update around 2 or 3 days back, which is pretty late to be very honest, but nevertheless it's here and it's here to stay. Also, I keep getting a lot of questions about the mobile phone case that I rock with it, so I thought I'd feature it in a video nevertheless. This is the UAG Urban Armor Gear case for the Galaxy S10. It's the ice version to be specific, which gives it this transparent, translucent feel, and it looks really good. It's also super tough. I've been using their cases for a long time, and once you buy one of the UAG cases, you don't have to worry about your phone breaking every time you drop it. So with that out of the way, without any further ado, let's start right in with what's on my Android phone. Alright guys, so this is, as you can see, how my home screen looks like. As far as the wallpaper is concerned, it's this really cool desert wallpaper that I picked up recently from Wardrobe. I'll provide a separate download link to this so you guys can find it directly in the description below. As far as the widget is concerned, you guys know how we roll. This is the KWGT Pro, the Instinct KWGT pack, which is also a free pack from which this widget is. It's the Instinct number 35 if you're looking for the exact widget, and I really like the way it looks because it provides a very trippy effect with the entire 5 animated and the 2D minimal vibe that it gives off is really aesthetic. As far as the icon pack is concerned, you guys know it. This is minimalist icon pack. I've been rocking it for a very long time. It's a very good icon pack if you like material design icons along with a little boxy self in it. It looks really good and fits in really well with this home screen. So if you want to recreate this exact setup, you can also check that out. On the back, we've obviously got the UAG case, and if you swipe to the right, the next home screen will be revealed, where basically, as always, I've got a very big stuff widget which helps me be productive. It's essentially a widget app that you can download and write down notes so that you get everything. Now let's open up the app drawer and let's go through all the applications that I use on a daily basis. Now we're going to be ignoring the first bracket because it's just the recent used applications. Now the first app that I want to talk about is Amulet Walls, and this is a really good wallpaper application. Next up, we've got AmpMe, and AmpMe is essentially a speaker application that lets you play music on a lot of phones at the same time. App Sales is an application that basically provides applications on sale and also for free, so that's really cool to try out. And next up on the second row, we've got Pea Weather. Pea Weather is a weather application that provides the weather information and all kinds of forecasts that you could ever need in a really cool and minimal way. I love the color design, I love the way the application looks, and I love the way the information is delivered to me. So that's that. Next up, we've got something called Betta Fish, which is also a live wallpaper. Now I've shown this before. It's essentially a fish roaming around on your home screen, and it's super high resolution and makes your phone's display look incredible, especially if you have an AMOLED panel like I do here. We've obviously got games like Call of Duty that I play from time to time, Book My Show applications, and other normal apps. Moving downwards from that row, we've got Calm, which is a really cool application that I've been using for a long time now. Calm is essentially a sleep aid application which basically lets you listen to different types of melodies as well as music as well as stories that basically help you sleep or meditate or rest or let go of stress, whatever it is. The collection is insane, especially if you get the Pro version or the Pro subscription, and all in all it just helps me sleep when I'm having a tough time, so definitely check it out. Now moving on from that, we've got something called Castro, which is essentially the settings of your phone maximized. It gives you a lot of information about everything that there is inside your phone and how everything operates. It's really cool if you're a nerd, so be sure to check it out. Next up, we've obviously got Dashlane and Deep Stash, which are some of the applications that I've spoken a lot about on the channel. And the next app that I want to talk about particularly is Energy Ring for the Samsung Galaxy S10 series. Now, I've been using this application for a long time. It's super cool. You should check it out. Next up, we've got GOAT, and GOAT is essentially greatest of all time. So if you like sneaker releases and you like Jordans or any other types of sneakers that basically have a community behind them, this is the app to download to stay updated for everything. Next up, we've got Guitar Tuner, which is essentially a guitar tuner application. So if you want to tune your strings and you don't have a physical tuner, this is the easiest and the freest way to do it. It's really cool. Definitely be sure to check it out. Now, next up, we've got some normal applications like Hotstar and Hostel World and hashtags and all that cool stuff. The next app that I obviously want to talk about is going to be Lightroom, if you guys don't know. So Lightroom is my photo editing app of choice, and it's really that application that I cannot live without. If I had to leave any other application, I would, but Lightroom would definitely be something that I could not miss. So Lightroom is a photo editing application and a software. If you guys don't know, it's a really cool one, and I do all of my work here, so definitely check it out from the link in the description below. Next up, we've got Lo-Fi Radio, which is a very cool radio application. If you like lo-fi or lo-fi music, I think this is one of the best ways to find out new playlists and listen to it in the actual lo-fi 32 kbps quality. It's really cool and it's really fun to check it out. Next up, we've got MeFit. So I recently got a Mi Band 4. There's also a giveaway running if you guys don't know. So MeFit is essentially the dashboard for my Mi Band, where I configure everything and try and work with everything and see how many steps I've made and whether I got my sleep or not. It's a very well-rounded application. Then we've got something called My Elevation, which is essentially a really cool application that I downloaded when I visited my trek this year. It was really fun. My Elevation is basically an application that shows you the elevation of where you're at. So right now it's showing 630 feet because I'm in a city. Next up, we've got Nike Run Club. Nike Run Club is essentially an application that will help you run and basically have guided runs and basically keep yourself fit. It's got some really cool things. You can add your sneakers in it and you can save them and you can start your different runs. It is super intuitive, so it's definitely something you should check it out. Now, next up, we've got something called Piano Tiles 2, which is obviously a very good game. But moving on, we've got Pigments. Now, Pigments is a color palette application, and as a film student as well as a filmmaker, this is a really cool app to help you understand color palettes and basically how you develop a color palette for a certain look. It's super fun and it's super great. Next up, we've got something called Presently, which is like a daily journal which asks you every day what were you grateful for. This is very intuitive and very deep, and it's something that I use every single day, so definitely check it out. Now, moving on, we've obviously got PUBG and stuff like that, but I'm not going to talk about that. The next application that I will be talking about is Google Slides. So whenever you have to give presentations and anything of that sort, I think Google Slides is the best way to create them. If you're not a Microsoft presentation guy like me, I can use it across different platforms and present it from literally my phone. So and it's totally free, so definitely check it out. Now, moving on from slides, we've got something called Smart Kit, and basically any productive thing that you could use your phone for, this application has it, and it's really cool. Now, moving on from that, we've got an application called Survival Manager, and this is basically a survival toolkit for you if you get stuck somewhere and you just have your phone. It tells you about how you can build different things such as fires and waters if you're surviving in the wild, and basically all that you can know about surviving by yourself. This application has it, and it's offline, so you guys should definitely download it. Now, moving on from that, we've got TattooDo, which is essentially a tattoo inspiration application. You can see different tattoos created by different people. I personally got inked recently, and if you're looking for some inspiration to get tattoos, or basically looking for tattoos that you can get made, I think this is a very cool application that categorizes everything and gives you an all-round information about how you can create these tattoos. It's super cool, so definitely check it out. Now, moving on from that, we've obviously got applications like Unfold and Uber, but the one that I'm going to be talking about is called Universal Copy. So Universal Copy is a super cool application because it lets you copy any text from any screen, whether it's a video or any of that sort. It's super cool, so definitely check it out. Next up, we've got Wardrobe, which is obviously my most favorite wallpaper application in this list. And after Wardrobe, there's WhatsApp and YouTube Music and all that. And basically that is the end of all the apps on my phone and the apps that I use on a day-to-day basis. And well, that is pretty much it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter and Instagram here I am. I hope you guys like the daily videos routine. I'm feeling it, and I'm sure my editor is feeling it too. Anyway, this is Anubhav signing out. I'll catch you guys next time. You guys have a great day. Peace out.